It's a little dark over here. Let me get in my car and get to the lights.
Our 2021 iHeartRadio Music Festival. Live music is back September 17th and 18th in Las Vegas.
Hold on, YouTubers. I'm getting to some lights. I'm leaving this restaurant, or putting up to this restaurant. Curbside. It's late. I've been hustling, working all day. I did not get a chance to come on here to talk to y'all. So, wanted to make sure that I did that. It's nice out here. It's nice out here. So I'm in D.C. for one more night. We'll be here. Met with my PR today. We looked at the location. So my first conference will be here in D.C. I think November 12th will be the date that we're going to do. But I wanted to jump on tonight to talk to you guys really quickly about a couple of updates that I had and the classes that we put out. I feel like a gym teacher with this on my neck. My room key. Hey, Jalen. Hey, Pastime, if I'm saying that correctly. Hey, Miss Shannon. How are you all this evening? This beautiful evening. It's beautiful out here. It's actually beautiful. I've been inside all day working. So I was like, I need a break. Let me come get me something to eat. So I came to Uncle Julio's and got me a little food. But been working. So I wanted to update you guys because you may or may not know that doing great. Good. It's definitely a great day, right? We got to be blessed. Got to be appreciative to be in the land of the living. Every day I wake up, I be like, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. All right? um, so I wanted to remind you all because on Brandy, how are you? Good. I'm glad you are great. Y'all checking in tonight. I wanted to remind y'all, for those of you who have not been on here, because I have been on here the last day or two talking about the whole PPP workshop that we have. So if you may or may not know, I am doing a PPP loan explainer workshop, live workshop on Sunday, July 25th. We have two different times, 1 o'clock p.m. and 5 o'clock p.m., right? This is the last workshop that I will do on this topic. We are done after these two classes. That's it. Okay. That class is 97. I have a intro to cryptocurrency. For those of you who are in my private community, I text you all today. My video was a little crappy. I'm going to do another video for you tomorrow. But I text you all today with letting you know that today is the last day for you to use your code, your discount code, right? But I have the cryptocurrency class, so that's the intro to cryptocurrency. I have a speaker, Taji Gaines. He'll be coming out and actually doing that live Zoom workshop with me, with you all on Saturday to teach you and educate you on the introduction to cryptocurrency, right? So that's July 31st. So we got PPP July 25th. Saturday, July 31st is the cryptocurrency class, and then the Leaders Love Brunch in Chicago at the Mansion, Rooftop Mansion, is August 1st. That's Sunday from 12 to 3. And then I recently just created the 2-day workshop. So remember I asked you guys who was interested in the 2-day workshop where you're starting your business from scratch, where I'm teaching you how to set up your EIN, teaching you in any state, doesn't matter what state you're in, to set up your LLC, your corporation. You'll learn the 5 vendor accounts, okay? What business vendor accounts you need to set up. You'll learn the banks that I deal with that we get credit and loans from, okay? All of that will be in that workshop. So that class will be $4.99. Right now, I'm doing an early bird offer, right, for $2.97. So that's almost half, right, for that class. So you'll get that class for $2.97. If you want that, then you can comment, and then I'll come back later on, or my VA will come on tomorrow and send you all the link for that class. Or you could text me to get in my private community, and I can send you the early bird link tonight. So yeah, I'm classed out. Look, we got more coming though. We got more coming for y'all. Every single week, I'm putting out new content, new classes as we are getting feedback, right? Because most of the stuff that we try to do of release is what you all need. I have been getting a lot of inquiries about this whole tax stuff, so I am going to do a tax workshop for those of you who are interested in the tax training. It's actually going to be like a one-on-one workshop where, and I don't want to say one-on-one, but it's pretty much a coaching. I'm going to do a 4-week coaching program. For those of you that want to learn this taxes, get into it, everything, it's going to cost you $1,500. So just know that. But you got me for 4 weeks, 1 hour a week. I'm going to train you, tell you the systems, how to work it, how to market your business, everything. So I probably will launch that in September because we have a lot going on in August. But I'm listening because as we get this feedback in, especially in the group, those who are in the VIP community, it's over 1,000 of you all, and I promise y'all be messaging me, telling me what y'all want. Okay, so we are listening. We are listening. So I'm trying to do content and push classes out, for you all, in a timely manner. Is it Pash time? I don't be trying to mess y'all names up. You want to start an online clothing boutique? You can definitely do that. In this day and age, it's so much money to make online, it don't make no sense. And you can have a Shopify boutique. You can have a boutique where you're not even shipping the stuff. You can get a vendor, and the vendor ship it directly for you. So yeah, if that's something that you want to do, then I say let's do it. Let's get to it, because this is the thing. Wanting, right? Wanting and dreaming is gonna stay there. You got to put some action to it. So what's your next step? After now you know what you want to do. What's the next step for you to get that action, to get it done and get it out there? Because it's real easy to be like, I want to do this, and 10 years later, you'll still be wanting. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to put that little light to your fire, sister. Come on, what you want to do? Because it's out there. You got all kind of places, vendors, Alibaba. A lot of people buy stuff off Alibaba. Me personally, I look for my vendors directly, on my own. I look for the actual source. But it's a lot of companies that's doing stuff that you can actually buy and get into this clothing. Because women love clothes. That's one thing I see. Them boutiques don't have no problem usually making no money. So you just got to get the little Shopify account set up. I'm about to give you a gem right now. You can go on Fiverr. When I first started my business 14 years ago, I'm telling my age. But when I first started my business 14 years ago, I still use Fiverr. Fiverr is Fiverr, 2 R's. Fiverr.com. You can go on there and you can find people who will create your Shopify account. You will find people who create your logo. I literally have my logo done for $5 on there. I have my website done for $15. $15. So I got my whole business set up for under $50. I have my logo, my website, my booking site, everything for under $50. It's people on there that will do your Shopify site for you. They'll upload the pictures, upload the photos. You got people on there that will look up the vendors for you. Like, it's so much. You can go on there and you can do a lot with Fiverr. Fiverr is almost like the eBay for business. So what you want to do is when you do go on there, you want to look at the people and look at their reviews, like look at their comments and stuff like that. That was quick. You got me like you said.
2072.
2070.
2 tacos around me and 2 shrimp.
Okay. Do I need to do cash so I can pay with my card?
You can do it.
All right. Let's do the card.
Right.
Do I got cash? Oh, I had some cash. I could have gave him that. Yeah, that's a steal. That's what I'm saying. It's because everything starts at $5. So some people's stuff is $5. Some people's stuff is 10. Some people's stuff is 20. It just depends. But I mean, if you could get a whole website done for under $100, you can get a logo done. You get what I'm saying? It's all about your budget and where you at. And then sometimes you just need help getting started. So in this day and age, you can work with people. A lot of those people, I will admit, they're out the country. They're like in Indonesia, Nigeria. Like my Shopify, like my on one of my links. So like when you download my ebooks, I love how my car just cut off on its own. Like, ma'am, you was wasting energy over here. When you download my ebooks, the site that I have for that, I got that done. A Nigerian boy did that site for me, okay, for less than $200. People here in the States be charging like $5,000, $2,000, $3,000. Now, I ain't mad at them. I ain't knocking nobody for their money. But I also know how to get stuff done under a budget because I'm an accountant and don't play about my money. If I can get the same thing done, okay, for 10% of the cost, then that's what I did. So I decided to work with a Nigerian boy. I wanted somebody black, and he hooked me up. I didn't have no problems with him, and I tipped him after that. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Fiverr is a good way for you to start out in business, especially like if you don't have a team. Now I have a whole team. I work with a social media team. I'm paying a social media team. It just is what it is. Hold on, y'all. Let me sign this receipt. I've been needing this food, too. Here you go, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Take care.
All right, now I finally got some food. I ain't ate all day. But yeah, that's how you do it. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't see y'all comments. Let me see. I'm caring for my sick mom on dialysis. She just had her surgery yesterday. Oh, Shannon, we gonna pray for you, baby. Cover mama. Cover mama, Lord. Yes, Brandy. Come on, I touch and agree. May the grace of God and strength be with your mama, Shannon. You got this. You got this. Y'all got this. Mamas is warriors. My mama's a warrior. Your mama's a warrior. Our mamas is warriors. Your mama got this. Your mom got this. But yeah, Pash time. Start on Fiverr. Start on Fiverr, and then that will help you and assist you. What else did I want to update you guys on? Oh, so with SBA, it's not in stone. It's not written in stone. I was talking about the PPP thing. It's not written in stone, but it's something that they're talking about right now, which is possibly having a portal for you all to be able to submit your loan forgiveness applications, which if they do that, that would be very good. Okay, that would be very, very good for many people because it's just a lot going on with some people and their lenders. Right. But it's nothing written in stone yet. There is no portal, but it's something that they are talking about coming out with. So hopefully by the time we do the class on the 25th, maybe they'll have a little more information out about that. Good evening, Niasia. So that's what, we'll just see. We'll see at that point what happens and what goes from there. But as of right now, those are the different classes and sources that I have available for you right now. Patrice, I have a sole proprietorship already. Do I have to change the name to become an LLC? No, you do not have to change the name. If you're a sole proprietor, you just would incorporate or register that name up as an LLC. But you don't have to change the name because you're a sole proprietor, so you don't have any paperwork right now. So your name is not registered. So, but if somebody decided to take your name and create an LLC or a corporation, then at that point, that's gonna be the difference. So yeah, if you're a sole proprietor and you're using the name, it's not registered. But the moment that you register it as an LLC, then you're good to go. Who we got coming in? Hey, Miss Jalen. I'm sorry. I don't know if Jalen is a girl or a guy. I just said Miss because you could be a girl or a guy. I know Jalen. Me and Jalen and female Jalen, you put a heart up, but most women put the heart up. So hopefully I got the right Jalen. She's that tough cloth that won't tear. Does look crazy. Thank you for that. Yeah, that's what I say. I know we come from that. We come from that. As they say, black don't crack, baby. We got all that different mixture and stuff up in us. We don't crack. Most of our grandmothers, mothers, aunties are strong, surviving women. My grandmother was 91 when she passed. My other grandmother was 89. My mother's 67. She don't look nothing like 67. She looked like she in her early 50s. I'm 40. I know I don't look 40. So we literally, strength is all up in them veins, baby. So yes, she gonna be just fine, Shannon. T2 Love, you haven't really missed nothing. I just was going over the classes that we had out this month, and then I just updated you guys that it may be a portal coming for you to do your PPP loan forgiveness through. It's not out. Nothing's out or active yet. It's just in the talks right now for SBA. Jalen, I'm sorry, man. Okay. That's why I just said I looked at that. I was like, okay, I may be wrong. There may not be a I know a girl named Jalen, but I know more men named Jalen, so I'm sorry, baby. Exactly. I could see in your profile picture, Shannon, you don't look 40. We do not look like what we have been through, baby. Come on here. That is God. That is God. That is God. That is God. Ages, you say, how do I set up a meet with you? Oh, you just click on my booking link. After I do this video, I'll update it. But I always put my booking link in all my videos. So all my videos, I put book with Patrice, how to book a consultation with Patrice. Click this link. Or if you want, you could text me to my VIP number and I could send you the booking link. So my text VIP number is 773-923-1763. That's 773-923-1763. That gets you in my VIP text community. So you could text me there as well, and then I could send you the link. Oh, I didn't see that. Hood Edition said, I was literally looking for a logo designer and I was having trouble. I took a break, turned you on, and you said go to Fiverr for logos or other business things. I need to thank you. See how God works? Come on here, baby. See how God works? Come on here. Yep. Business owners, y'all know I'm always talking to y'all. So yeah, if you're a business owner, you can go on Fiverr. Fiverr, double R, two R's, Fiverr.com. And they have every single thing in life that you need as a business owner. I'm talking about they got copywriters, they got website designers, logo designers, virtual assistants. If you need a VA, I have a VA. My VA is like less than $500 a month. I got a VA in the Philippines. Now I pay her some weeks a little more depending on what she's doing, but I got a VA. I didn't get her off of Fiverr though. I went through a little company that I know with them. But they have VAs on Fiverr. They have people that will post on social media for you for like $100 a month, $150 a month. They'll do 30 days worth of posts for you. Like they do, it's so much on there. Every single thing that you need in business is on Fiverr. It's somebody on Fiverr that does it. So as I was sharing with the community is when I first started my business 14 years ago, Fiverr was a lot of where I was at. I got my logo done on my first logo, because the logo that I have now, I actually paid a black artist to do the logo for the Tax Credit Academy. But the first logo that I had for the Tax Credit Academy, somebody on Fiverr did it for $5. My first website, somebody on Fiverr did it for $15. So you can definitely get a lot of stuff done under a budget on Fiverr. Oh, who asking me questions? So Kim says, will there be another PPP loan for businesses for the upcoming fiscal year? As of right now, there's no talks of it, but you never know. Something may come later on, but as of right now, there isn't any talks of another round of PPP. EIDL is still open, Economic Impact Disaster Loan. That's still open, but as of right now, there is no talks of a new round of PPP funding. Hey, Twan. DJ Seti said yes, PPP loans is over. You would have had to apply by May 31st in order to have gotten in. They are still funding people. Banks are still depositing money into people's accounts, but you would have had to have your application already in. Say lights going off because of them gems you be dropping. And I got my car off, so my car like, ma'am, why are you running? Greg say let's do that in the movie. That's nice of you, Greg. I'm trying to start a business. How can I take a course and get in the LLC? Okay, bless when you just came in. So I'm doing a 2-day business workshop for you all. So it's actually going to be August 21st and August 22nd. The class is going to be $499, but I'm running an early bird special. I literally just created the class today and the link. So you'll pay $297 for the early bird special. So if you want to get in, I'm teaching you how to set up your EIN number. I'm teaching you how to set up your LLC, your corporation, partnership, non-for-profit, whatever you want to do. In any state that you're in all 50 states, how to register it for yourself, how to set up your business, your 5 vendor business accounts, what banks that I use to get credit cards and loan funding for my clients. So it's like a whole list. It's like 7 different things I'm going over in that class. So we're going to do it over a 2-day period for people, Saturday and Sunday, and the class is 3 hours. So if you want to get in that class right now, you can get the early bird offer at $297 instead of paying $499 for the class. But that class, I'm teaching you how to do everything on your own. So if you want to start another company, you can do it on your own. You ain't got to pay nobody else to do it. And a lot of y'all have asked for that. So I literally just created the link and the date tonight. So August 21st, August 22nd. We may do another day like during the week, but for right now, that's the date that I have. It's August 21st and August 22nd. That's a Saturday and a Sunday. I try to do stuff for business owners on a Sunday or the weekend, so that way you can kind of plan it or plan to have it off. So yeah, if we getting feedback that we need another day, like a Monday evening or something, then I'll add another date. But for now, that's it. So if you want to get in that class, the blessed one, that's probably the best class for you to be in. If you want to start that. If not, I already have a LLC S Corp E-class out there where I explain the difference to you between the S corporation, the LLC, and the corporation. That class, I want to say, is $47, and that's already on my link. They just got over here, there's no more loan money. So it's not that it's no more loan money, it's just the application process is over, unfortunately. Um, who is that? Derek. So just got on here. Is there no more money for PPP? Yeah. So PPP is over as far as applying for it. But if you got your application in before May 31st, then they are still issuing funds. There are banks that are still issuing funds. Pastime says, yes, I thought it was really cool about your family's history in the civil rights movement. Oh, thank you. Yep. My grandmother was the first African American female to fight for equal pay. She is in the history books officially. They put her in the congressional record in in 2010, I think, is when we went for the ceremony. And then, yeah, my grandfather was a Tuskegee Airman. So, yeah, we got that civil rights. But I told y'all, a lot of y'all got that civil rights blood, too. You just got to do your research. A lot of our people committed um, acts that, that made it possible for us to be living the way that we are today. So, it's a lot of us. It's a lot of us that got family members in history. You just got to get in tune. That's it. We just got to actually get in tune and do the research on it. But a lot of y'all got that bloodline flowing through your veins, just like me. Okay, Asia, you say got it. Texting now. Oh, break the bank. You want me to text? The phone number one more time. 773 to get in my VIP community. It's 773-923-1763. 773-923-1763. Yeah, that's really where I get my mindset from is my grandparents. My grandmother was a very big influence in my life. Very big influence in my life. So yeah, I used to sit around as a kid and hear some of them and the stories and the war stories and the talks, and she was very big on empowering me to speak my mind when I see injustices. So yeah, a lot of my mouth a lot of my mouth and my mindset come from my grandmother, Viola Louise Duval Stewart. I got a whole blog page about her that I wrote about. Well, I didn't write it. A news article in Philly had wrote about her right after she passed away. So I put that on my site too. That's on my link for people to learn about my grandmother and kind of learn about me and why I am the way I am or why I think the way that I think. When you got parents or grandparents that was in the civil rights and they teach you and they talk to you about that, that resonates with you. So that's why I even tell y'all, for me, a lot of who I am and even me getting on here and talking and sharing information with you is because it was different back then. You know what I'm saying? We really had to work together. We really our grandparents really worked together. You know, it's not separated the way it is today. And I hate to say that, but I really feel like segregation messed us up as a community when we desegregated, when we had to literally only work depend on us. I mean, we had it. We had it, but I ain't gonna lie, we had it, and we had it in several cities. We had like 58 different cities that were thriving, just like Tulsa. Tulsa is not the only city; it's more than Tulsa. It's like 58. I got a screenshot or a picture of them with all of the different towns and names. But they wrote that out of the history books. They don't want to tell us that. You know, so we had over 58 different thriving cities that we had our own banks, our own school, our own education system, our own everything. We didn't need the government. We were self-sufficient. They never want to tell that part, but they always want to make it seem like we just, was enslaved and then we just got here and just been in poverty our whole lives. No, that's not what our history was. So that's why I be telling y'all, you gotta get in tune with your bloodline, get in tune with your ancestors who was here before you, because there's so much that this world and this country don't say. I told y'all all the time, y'all living in the matrix, like real live matrix. None of this shit is real. None of what they tell you and put out there in the world is real. It's all lies. Because it's all hidden. We made everything. We made everything. Every invention in this country, we made it. They put a white man name on it. Everyone. Every single invention in this country. Because we did everything. We built this country, literally. Our ancestors built this country hand by hand, brick by brick. And so any invention that was made, we made it. Because they was the ones that was doing all the work. Stove, refrigerator, washing machine, where do you think that came from? They got tired of scrubbing and cooking. They came up with all that stuff. Literally. And it's facts. You just got to dig them up. I don't have the facts right now, the links and all that stuff, but it's real. That's facts. I ain't lying. That's real facts. Real facts. They don't tell you that. Like Texas just passed the law. Who in Texas? Texas just passed the law that to remove the KKK out of the history books and remove Martin Luther King. Again, history. So if you don't know about it and your kids ain't learning about it because you're going to them schools that's colonized, then what? That's why it's up to y'all to educate y'all own kids. That's why I'm so, man, I used to couldn't wait to go sit and sit at the bottom of my grandmother's leg. She had a little rocking chair that she would sit on, and I would run in her house, and I would go in there, and I would sit at the bottom of her leg and just hold on to her leg and listen to her talk, because that was wisdom there. She was spitting facts. She was telling me history that I wasn't learning in Chicago public school systems. Chicago public school systems wasn't teaching none of that, what I learned from my grandmother. You get what I'm saying? So if any of y'all got some grandparents today, go visit them. Go holler at them. Don't just be looking at them like they some little old person that didn't know nothing. Them people got wisdom. Them people been through some stuff. Them people had to survive in a time that we would never understand. We would never understand. Never. So respect your elders. I got mad respect for my elders. Miss my grandmother. Wish I could hear her voice and her stories today. Wish I could. So if you got some elders or some people around you that's older, or elder, or grandmama, or auntie, go holler at them. Go pour into them. Go show them some love. Go buy them a meal. Go surprise them with some coffee. Go take them to the park. Go pour into that person for real, because that's wisdom. That's your ancestor. That's your bloodline. I wish mine was here. I'd be spoiling the crap out of her right now. If I'm here in D.C., I'd have drove up to Philly because my grandmother lived in Philly. Y'all better get in tune. The stuff that you think is important, all this material crap, that ain't nothing. What's important is life. What's important is family. What's important is your bloodline, all right? What's important is what's going to happen after you leave here. Man, Brandy, I feel you. I miss my grandmama so damn much. So much. But I got her, too, because she constantly comes to me. Constantly. I tell y'all that all the time. I'm in tune with the ancestors. She constantly comes to me, constantly pours into me, constantly talks to me. So even though I don't get to see her physically but spiritually, I feel her around me all the time in my mind, talking to me, empowering me, keeping me lifted. So you just got to get in tune. That's it. You get in tune, they always with you. Girl, grandmama, 93. Come on here. Come on here. Best to be showing that lady all the love. All the love. My grandmama would have been 100 today. Oh wow, she died a year ago, so she was 99. Come on, Derek. She still lived a good, amazing life. Come on here. Definitely. That is a blessing. Even if she passed a year ago, her life is still a blessing. She made it 99 years. That's what's up. Celebrate it. Celebrate it. That's what I do. I celebrate my grandma's life. I don't cry no more. I used to cry. I don't really cry no more. I really feel like I'm celebrating her life just by what I'm doing, by even resonating her name. Because a lot more people, I used to be mad, like, how the hell people don't know my grandmama was the first African-American woman to fight for equal pay? Because they always talk about the same people in history books. No disrespect to Rosa Parks, no disrespect to King and Martin and Malcolm, but them not the only three people that did something. You get what I'm saying? We had thousands of people, thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that changed this world. You get what I'm saying? This not even hundreds of thousands. We had millions of ancestors that built this country, that changed this world. You get what I'm saying? Man, bye. The best thing we could do is 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 show them, y'all. Is show them that we can be the way that we was, that we can come together, that we can build Black Wall Street back. That's the best thing that you could do for your bloodline, even for you, for your kids. I'm gonna share something with y'all, and I'm getting off of here because I'm sleepy as hell and I want to eat my food. But I want to share something with y'all. Okay, so last Saturday? Was that last Saturday I did the mobile home with y'all, and I got on here and showed y'all the mobile home. So Byron, the young man who has the mobile home program, right? When we was on the bus, this is what he said, that he was in a mastermind group, right? He was in a mastermind group, and he ended up being in a mastermind group with a guy who did a mastermind with the owner of PayPal. And what were they doing? In that particular mastermind, that day, it was called 300 years. 300 years. It was called 300 years because they were planning 300 years out for their kids, for their grandkids. We in 2021. They were planning for 2,300. You get what I'm saying? This is how they do. They plan hundreds of years in advance. How many of y'all thought about the next 6 months? You get what I'm saying? We got to change that mindset, baby. We got to get off of the cars, clothes, and rim mentality and get to planning. How many of y'all got kids? How many of y'all planning for 100 years out for y'all grandkids? Be honest. Have you ever even thought that high? Have you ever even thought 100 years out? Ain't that deep? But this is what they do. This is what other nationalities and races are doing. This is how they are keeping America the way that they keeping America the way it is. This is how they keeping history from You get what I'm saying? From you knowing your history, knowing your ancestry, because they're going to keep on changing stuff. But they get in little group thinks, and they go and they plan for 300 years out. 300 years. I'll be honest. I didn't even think about 300 years. Now, have I thought ahead of time, like leaving life insurance and if, something happened to me, stuff like that? But I'll be honest. I think the most I've thought out was like 50 years. I'm 40 now. So I wasn't thinking like, oh, you get what I'm saying? Plus, I don't have no kids. But for those of you who got kids and kids, your kids gonna have grandkids, y'all need to be thinking right now just like them people. What you finna lead them 300 years later? What you finna lead them 100 years later? You get what I'm saying? You gotta plant the seed today. Because this is the thing. Some of those seeds that are planted, some of those seeds that got planted that are there that they are planting today will be in 300 years. If you plant a tree today, it's going to take a tree a good solid 30 to 40 years to grow till its natural root and height. So if you started a tree planting business today with your kids, your grandkids could eat off of that 300 years later. You get what I'm saying? That's the thought process that you got to have. That's part of me telling y'all right now. This is me boosting your mindset right now. This is my slogan. This is why I'm saying that. Because I'm an entrepreneur. I have thought out, but I have not thought out 300 years. And when he said that, that resonated. And it shows. It shows. These people are planning 300 years out. They planning for their grandkids. They planning for 10, 20, 30 generations. That's what you do when you got money. Even when you don't got money, that's what you need to be thinking about now. But that's what I said. This group tank was from the PayPal owner, the man who owns PayPal. This was a group tank, a mastermind with him. That's the type of stuff Jeff Bezos and them doing, sitting around planning 300 years out. All right? But that's how you keep your money, too. That's how you keep your wealth when you got a plan. Same way I be telling y'all, if you got some money, you got to budget it. We're going to be doing a budgeting class because I need y'all to get in tune. I need y'all to get this money together. Because some of that stuff you could cut out. That eating out all the time, going shopping all online, shopping at these different stores and locations, all that could be a plan. That could be money towards your 100-year plan. That could be money towards your 200-year plan. That could be money that needs to go to your grandkids' life insurance policy. You get what I'm saying? This is how other nationalities think. As blacks, we got to get in tune. You got to get in tune. Or else we're going to be having this same conversation that your kids going to be having this same conversation. Part of the reason why I wanted to do what I do is because when I leave this earth, these videos will continue. God forbid if I died tomorrow, these videos of my messages will continue. So that if you ain't listening, maybe your kids will hear it. If your kids ain't listening, maybe your grandkids will hear it. You get what I'm saying? So for me, that's always been my goal, is I want to leave a mark on the earth that's going to be here forever. That no matter who pick it up, you're going to hear it, and it's going to resonate with you. But I wasn't thinking 300 years out, 100 years out, even though I'm planting the seed today. But, yeah, my seed could still be here 30 years later, 100 years later. You still watching YouTube and all that stuff. But that's how we got to be thinking. You got to be thinking 100 years later, 200 years later, especially for y'all with kids. Especially for y'all with kids. So that's my little tip for you for the night before I get the heck up off of here. What did it, baby? I'm sorry. I'm just scrolling up to see y'all comments. Ooh, Lil Flippy said my sister just lost her hood because of a fake PPP loan. She got unemployment and was working. I tried to warn y'all, Lil Flip. My uncle was the first black firefighter and paramedic in Waukegan. See? Come on, Derek. You got that bloodline through your veins, baby. Want to push us aside, but also enjoy our culture at the same time. Exactly. That's all it's ever been is culture appropriation. Twan say, cry for what? Yes, you have to represent. You know, I'm a female, Twan. We get a little emotional sometimes. That's all. What I was saying, cry like I miss her. That's all. Nowadays, they control the history that they want us to know. It's up to us now to stay aware of our bloodline and history. Exactly. They do control it. They already control it. You not taught nothing about African American history in school. Y'all ain't taught African American history. You ain't taught it now. So you definitely got to teach your kids. I want to do the mobile homes flipping, Keisha. Keisha, if you want to do the mobile home flipping, I told you they on Instagram. Go to Mobile Home Elite Investors. Get in their text messages. They got a text thing too, and they do a webinar every Wednesday, a free workshop every Wednesday to teach you about it. I'm born on the same day as Malcolm X, May 19th. Oh, boo, you a Gemini, boo. I'm June 7th. I know you ain't. You ain't a Gemini. You the 19th. You don't turn to a Gemini to the 22nd. What's May 19th? I don't know these signs. Text said lights might go out again. Because we dropping that knowledge text. We dropping that knowledge. The lights are going to go out again. Yes, 300. Yes, 300 years, baby. That's what they planning. 300 years in advance. I'm going to say sounds like that playbook show. Yep, that's a mighty tree. But imagine planting that tree seed today. And 30 years later, your kids still eating off of it. 50 years later, your kids still eating off of it. I plan to live over 100. That's about all as far as their longevity. I do have kids, and I see how they will likely finish whenever I haven't. Jalen says, wow, about that 5 to barely 10 years. That's okay. That's okay, though, but you're going to start thinking now past time, ain't you? No kid, you got no kids either, yeah. You're going to start thinking now, though. Our communities definitely need to build healthier relationships with finances and everything else. Yes. Because we got the money. We ain't broke. We ain't never been broke. And all that crap they show you on TV, that ain't us neither. We got black people and we got niggas. All the people that they put on TV is niggas. All of y'all that's on here is black people. So, again, the narrative, we don't own nothing, we don't control nothing. We don't own the media, none of that. So they're gonna put out there on the media what they want to represent to look like us. We know who we are. We know we are a powerful group of people. We're not ignorant, we're not ghetto. We don't argue and fight all the time. But that's what they put all over the TV, because that's the Matrix. Say Patrice is here, legacy. I have suspicious spending habits that need redirected for sure. Yes, Tex, you do. I know you do. We're going to put you on a budget. The greatest plan takes years to unfold. My uncles always told me that. That's real. Come on. Hello, Stephen. Derek says, can you get a loan with the LLC not with good credit? So, Derek, if your LLC, so if you want a loan not based off credit, you got the lenders that I deal with, they want you to be in business 5 years. And then you have to show bank statements that could support the loan. So there are lenders that accept bank statement and financials, but you got to show that you got to show bank statement and financials if your credit ain't good. I appreciate you too, Jalen. Derek said, trying to build my business. I buy houses and flip them, but I just got started when the pandemic hit. So I have my credit LLC. What can I do? Okay, you just started last year. Yeah, you early, Derek. Offhand, I can't think of no funding you're going to really be able to get if you need to get your credit in order. You may have to use your personal credit to build up. Because you can start doing business credit accounts, but it's going to take time for that, too. It's going to take you at least 3 to 4 months to build your business credit. You probably want to get in one of my classes, too. Once I'm done and I get back to my room, then I'm going to update this on my laptop, and then I'll put the booking link on there. Like, once I post the video, y'all, in my details, I put the video. So on all my videos, if you look in the detail where you could comment at, that's where I put my links, my booking links for you to work with me and what classes that we got available. Twan said, you done messed up my mindset. I love your words of wisdom. I ain't messed it up. I just boosted it. That's all. We just boosted it a little bit tonight. Just made you think outside the box. That's what I like to do. Make you think differently. Make you think differently. That's all. They teaching the wrong history in school anyway. You don't want your kids to know that whack history no way. I live in Chicago. I would definitely make time to come to an event you are so right about business and history. Come on, Keisha. I'm doing the Leaders Love Brunch event. That's Sunday, August 1st. We got like 12 or 13 tickets left. It's $279, but it's a private rooftop event. It's a 5-rooftop mansion that I've rented out. I got a private chef catering, cooking on site, cooking the brunch fresh, so y'all will be eating the food that's cooked right there in front of you and get served. And then I'm doing an empowerment hour where I'm speaking, and we giving some raffles away, some giveaways away. I'm gonna have a swag bag. So that's the next event that I'm hosting for leaders, business owners, leaders, people who want to be in the room with some other thought leaders. If you're in Chicago, Keisha, or get in my text community. Then I'm finna get off here, y'all. 773-923-1763. You could text me at any time on that number. If you're interested in classes, you could text me, in there if you're interested in business, if you're interested in investing, if you want to just join the community, you could just join the community, right? But with my text community, I just pretty much try to keep y'all up to date. All right, Twan, finish watching the game. Have a good night, King. Gemini cusp, right? You right on the cusp. All right, y'all. We are logging off. Beverly says, hey, Trace, I need that budget plan, too. I need some structured spending. Don't worry, I got y'all. I told you the membership coming. The membership is coming, so we'll be teaching you all that stuff in the monthly membership, the budget in class, all of that stuff. You will have it. You will have access to it, so you can watch it over and over and over again. So I'm taping a bunch of content next week for the membership site. So part of that's gonna be on there. I'm gonna have how to create your budget, how to fix your credit, how to buy a home, how to purchase a car. I'm gonna have 6 to 8 different classes that are already be on the membership, and then that way you can just watch them whenever you want to watch them. And if you need to watch it over again, then you got access to it as long as you're part of the monthly membership. Hood says, I was asking for permission if I could use a few minutes of your video on my YouTube channel to highlight some of your knowledge. Oh, yeah, Queen. You could definitely do that. No problem. I feel some people could benefit from your message. Thank you. Yeah, you could use some of this video. No problem. Do you have a video on business startups? So, no, I'm doing a class on that. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not business startups. So I'm doing a workshop on how to start your business. But I'm going to have a lot of stuff coming out, y'all. Don't worry. I am. I'm going to have a lot of stuff coming out. Once the membership is out, which is what I've been trying to get launched. And then I just reconnected with my team tonight, and they said that we'll be ready by the August 15th. So once the membership is out, then we just going to be pumping classes all through that membership. So if you're in the monthly membership, then you'll just have access to all of that. Like it'll be a library of classes. So don't worry. God told me He gonna keep me here for a while, so I'll be here to push y'all content, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here tonight. Love y'all. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. I will be on tomorrow because I'm gonna be at the venue, so I'm gonna do a live while I'm out there at the venue, so y'all can see the venue in DC. So if you want to plan to come to the conference is gonna be November 12th, November 13th here in Washington DC. But tomorrow I'm gonna jump on YouTube with y'all and let y'all see the space. All right, so I will see y'all tomorrow. I'll be back on tomorrow, and then I'll comment and respond to the rest of y'all that came in after. All right, have a good night.